Pitasi lokasya characharasya tvamasya pujascha gurur garyan na tvat samo asti abhyadikah kuto anyo lokatraye api apratim prabhava. Hello friends, this is the 43rd shlok of the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. And today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Pitasi lokasya characharasya, which means you are the father of the worlds moving and non-moving. Tvamasya pujascha gurur garyan, which means you are to be revered here and are the great teacher. Na tvat samo asti abhyadikah kuto anyo, which means no one is more fearless than you. Lokatraye api apratim prabhava, which means and your effect is unmatched in the three worlds. So over here, a very beautiful language has been used by Arjun to describe the greatness of Shri Krishna. He says that you are the father of everything in this world, be it a moving object or a non-moving object. And you should be revered as the great teacher. No one is more fearless than you, and your effect cannot be matched by anyone in these three worlds. So we must understand that these statements of Arjun over here are coming in connection to his submission to the will of Shri Krishna. So basically, Arjun is telling Shri Krishna that you are the highest entity in this entire creation. Therefore, your will is unmatched by anyone in the three worlds. And so I am submitting to your will. So the will of Shri Krishna is the highest, and everybody should submit to his will. So you can understand it from an example. So when we live in this world, there is always somebody who is above us, and we have to listen to that person who is above us. It could be our father, it could be our teacher, it could be our boss, or it could be someone else, whoever is superior to us, and so we have to submit to the will of that person. Now in this regards, imagine that you are working in a company, you are an employee in a company, and you have a boss. So of course you have to listen to what your boss says, but your boss will have his boss also, so he has to listen to his boss. Now let's say that something happens, and your boss tells you to do something, and your boss's boss tells you to do something else. Then whom would you actually listen to? Now of course you will listen to your boss's boss, because your boss's will is prime over your boss's will. So you will listen to your boss's boss eventually. Now if you were to extrapolate it to a higher entity, then you will eventually end up at Sri Krishna. He is the highest entity, his will is the highest. Everybody has to follow his will. And so it makes all the sense for you to basically listen to him, because his will is the highest will. So that is what Arjun is saying over here. He is saying that you are the one who fears no one. You are above everybody else. Nobody's will is above yours. So your will is the highest. So in that sense, Sri Krishna is the boss of all the bosses in this world. And so it definitely makes sense to follow his will than to follow anybody else's will. So that was what was the message of Arjun when he said over here that you are the one who should be considered the father of everything, be it moving or non-moving. You must be revered here, and no one is more fearless than you. Your effect is unmatched. So therefore, I should submit to your will. That was the message of this shlok. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I will see you in the next video. Take care.